It was supposed to be the happiest day of Mia's life, her first day back at Westbridge High. But before lunchtime, she was shoved into a locker by the same girls who used to bully her a year ago. What they didn't know was that Mia wasn't just back for school. She had returned to buy the entire building. Mia walked the halls of Westbridge High quietly, her black hoodie pulled low, and her eyes fixed on the floor. It had been a full year since she last stepped into this building. A year ago, she left in tears, broken, mocked, and ignored. Back then, her mom was a janitor here, and Mia was the cleaner's daughter. She remembered the whispers, the pranks, the way the girls would snicker when she passed by. Especially Tasha, the so-called queen bee of Westbridge. Tasha once poured orange juice into Mia's backpack just for fun. Now, Mia was back. But not for revenge. She just wanted to see if this place had changed. If the kids had grown up. But as she reached her old locker, she felt a shove from behind. Still crawling back, janitor girl. Tasha smirked, now with a shiny iPhone and a group of followers like always. Before Mia could react, two girls grabbed her arms and shoved her hard, right into the locker. She hit the back wall with a thud. Muffled laughter. Click. They locked it. Inside, Mia sat silently. She wasn't crying. Not this time. She pulled out her phone and sent a single message. Ready. Let's begin. Minutes later, the school intercom crackled. All staff and students, please report to the auditorium immediately. Confused chatter filled the halls. Mia was still in the locker. Until she heard a man's voice, Miss Carter. A tall, well-dressed gentleman with salt and pepper hair stood before her. He unlocked the locker with a master key and offered his hand. I believe it's time, he said with a smile. Mia stepped out. The hallway was empty now. She followed him straight into the auditorium. And up onto the stage. Every teacher, student, and staff member had gathered. Principal Lawson looked confused. Who's this? He whispered. The man beside Mia spoke into the mic. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce you to Miss Mia Carter, the new majority stakeholder of Westbridge High. Gasps. Mia stepped forward. The girl they had bullied now owned the building. I left this place a year ago because I didn't feel safe, she said, her voice steady. I watched my mom clean these floors while people laughed at us. I was called names. Locked in lockers. But something changed. She paused. My mother passed away 6 months ago. Her last words to me were, "Don't let them break you." The auditorium was silent. She continued, I've spent the last year building a tech startup in my garage. It went viral. We sold it. And I used part of that money to give back to schools that need help, that need change. Mia turned toward the principal. So when this school came up for sale due to budget issues, I bought it. Even the teachers looked shocked. Principal Lawson stepped forward nervously. I didn't know. Mia smiled gently. Now you do. She looked out at the students, especially Tasha, whose face had gone pale. And don't worry. I'm not here for revenge. I'm here to make sure no other student is ever shoved into a locker again. That afternoon, Mia walked the halls again, not with fear, but with strength. Students whispered again, but this time, with awe. Tasha didn't say a word. She walked the other way. Principal Lawson met Mia at the front office. Miss Carter. I mean. Mia, would you like your own office? Mia smiled. No. But I'd like one thing. What's that? Install security cameras. And hire counselors. Every kid deserves to be heard. He nodded. As she stepped outside, her black car waited, not flashy, not loud. Mia looked back at the school one last time. She had come back to heal. But she left with more. She left, as a boss.